Hey, hello again. Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. Thank you for coming along for the ride. Family amusements open this time of year? Yes. Today I'm in Niagara Falls, Canada. Let me take you on board the Niagara Skywheel.
You know, amusement parks around here don't really open until around Labor Day, so this is a family attraction you can go to now. It is the Skywheel, and she stands 175 feet high. Wow, what an amazing way to see the awesomeness of Niagara Falls like I did on a very nice day about a week ago. This is all a part of the fun on Clifton Hill. Clifton Hill not only has the Skywheel, but a whole bunch of stuff. You just cross the Rainbow Bridge from Niagara Falls, USA, right into Canada. That's how I got there. Out of Rochester, hour and a half. The Skywheel is one of Canada's largest creations, towering over the falls, and in you go in the climate-controlled gondola. Yeah, these are really nice, too. They're very comfortable, too. The ride will last about 10 to 12 minutes, which is about 3 times around. And the view is you just can't believe the view. You're going to be able to see a panoramic view from high above the Canadian Horseshoe Falls and the American Falls. And it's a lovely ride. It really is. Even if you're afraid of heights, you know, you're enclosed in that gondola. And it's an incredible view. And the falls are just absolutely beautiful. But again, this is open year round. So again, if it's too hot, turn on the AC. If it's too cold, turn on the heat. That's the beauty of the Niagara Skywheel. And look at that view. Wow, you are clearly on top of the world. The gondolas, like I say, are climate controlled, and that's the nice part, which makes it a great attraction for the family year round. You can fit about 6 people in those gondolas too, and it's fairly affordable. By the way, the Skywheel is opened at night for an amazing view of the falls when they illuminate the falls. There's the controls for the AC or the heat inside your gondola. The Skywheel is open until midnight and until 2 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays this time of year. Check the website for the information, which changes quite considerably, but you'll see all the times at cliftonhill.com. Cliftonhill.com. Skywheel admission is $15 for adults, $7 for kids. You can buy your tickets online at cliftonhill.com. I think you even have an option with a $1 off coupon on their website, cliftonhill.com, or you can get your tickets at the window. And it's a really cool way to get away. If you're doing all attractions, consider a fun pass. However, this time of year, you might want to check out ahead the website because a lot of the attractions aren't open because of the weather. But nonetheless, it is a great getaway. The Niagara Skywheel in Niagara Falls, Canada, all a part of Clifton Hill. By the way, a couple of travel tips. If you're going to the Skywheel, and you have the family with you or just by yourself, bathrooms. We're always looking for a bathroom. You can find one right across from the Skywheel at the Tim Hortons. Go into the Tim Hortons. It's right next to the Skywheel. And the bathrooms are down a set of stairs. The bathrooms are big and they're free and they're clean. So that's a little bathroom tip. And by the way, if you're using a credit card for your tickets or admission to anything in Canada, use one of your credit cards that has no exchange rate fee. Some banks charge a fee, so call ahead. For instance, I use like a Capital One, and they don't charge me any exchange fees, and that's the beauty if you're traveling into Canada. But check ahead. Call your credit card company, that 800 number on the back of the card, just to make sure, okay? Skywheel, I loved the getaway, and I found a beautiful day to do it, and you can do the same thing. It's a very easy ride right into Niagara Falls, Canada, across the Rainbow Bridge. Hey, coming up next, I've got some parking information, which is very important for attractions on Clifton Hill, and some of the other amazing things that you can do on Clifton Hill, plus one of the scariest experiences ever. And I'm not talking about the Skywheel. I'm talking about something totally different that you'll find a part of the Clifton Hill attractions, and we'll see if you have the guts to do it. And I'll tell you about that in a second, plus my recommendation for cherry blossom time in Washington, D.C. We've got a question from a Getaway Guy viewer. All of that is coming up, and we'll do that in just like 30 seconds. Don't go away. It's important stuff. But I want to say thanks to Paris Heating and Cooling to be a part of our show. They've been with us for a while, and we love Paris Heating and Cooling. Listen, whether it's your furnace system right now, the end of winter, or maybe you're getting ready for summer and you need to update the AC system. No matter what it is, Paris Heating and Cooling, professional, knowledgeable people at a very fair price. I've been a customer of theirs for a while. Go to parisheatcool.com and get the info, or call them 227-4512, Paris Heating and Cooling. Now, back to the show. Clifton Hill. There is King Kong. What the heck is he doing on Clifton Hill? He's a part of Ripley's, believe it or not. There's things like that on Clifton Hill. Is it touristy? Is it kitsch? Yes, and it's fun. You know, you got to be in the mood for this kind of stuff. And if that's what you're looking for this time of year, you can go and check it out. Dracula's Castle, Frankenstein's Scare House, it's all right there. And I will tell you in a moment about one of the scariest places to go to when on Clifton Hill. It's called Nightmares, and there's a little preview of it right there. More details to come in just a second. Don't go away. Speedway, go-karts, great family fun also on Clifton Hill. Under the Skywheel, there's the Dino Adventure Mini Golf. But again, go to the website and make sure that these things are open, because they do detail the operating hours. Again, that's cliftonhill.com. I just want to make sure that's cliftonhill.com. Parking information. Look for that big parking sign just before King Kong, and there's a huge parking lot that you can go into. Now, when I was there, like I say, a week ago, it was $10 Canadian for the parking. And then you've got your other admissions in as well. Now, I know as the season starts to get busier, I do believe parking goes up to $20. Again, everything's in Canadian, so that's something to keep in mind. The Skywheel, a great getaway this time of year when our amusement parks, like the Great Seabreeze and Darien Lake and everything else, you know, none of them really open until close to Labor Day. So if you're itching to get out there and do some fun stuff in a very touristy fashion, Clifton Hill, Niagara Falls, Canada, and the Skywheel, whole bunch of fun. Well, we want to say thank you to Billy's Homestead for being a part of our show. They're our new sponsor. You know, I judge a good breakfast place by their home fries, and Billy's has some of the best home fries I've ever had. But that's not all. Great breakfast in Webster. Billy's Homestead, hidden gem on Empire Boulevard in Webster for a great breakfast or lunch. And they do a great Friday night fish fry, comfortable booths and tables, nicest staff in the world. They have an early bird special from 6:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. You'll save a whole bunch of money, and boy, is the coffee good. That's Billy's Homestead. Award-winning Eggs Benedict, too. They're in the Sunrise Plaza, right across from Delta Sonic on Empire Boulevard. And if you're looking for great food at a great price and a really good breakfast, go to Billy's Homestead. I was just there the other day. Loved it. Now, back to Clifton Hill, and I promised you some more details about Nightmares. Oh, man, I got to tell you, this is for the brave only. Many people don't make it through Nightmares. There are escape doors if you need to leave. And trust me, you're going to consider it. So Nightmares is an all pitch black walkthrough scare factory, or whatever you want to call it. You are in total darkness, and all they say is keep heading toward the little red light, and you're going to see them. You'll see it in the distance. You got to get to it. Then you get around the corner somehow. And again, you've got creatures or whatever grabbing at you, grabbing your ankles, in front of you, next to you. You hear the voice. They're right there. And it is frightening. Get to the next red light. Keep going, keep going. And at if any point you can't get through it, you yell, "Nightmares!" And somehow an exit door opens up and you can get the heck out of there. But if you make it through, you get a little card. I should have brought mine with me. I had it bronze and framed. Not really. But they give you a little card. If you make it through, you don't chicken out. You get a little card and you're a survivor of nightmares. It is hysterically fun. And go with a bunch of friends. And they even take a picture of you, which you can't see because it's all in dark. But somehow this infrared camera gets the picture of you with this hideous look on your face. And it's so much fun. It really is. They're up on Victoria Avenue, right up Clifton Hill. So you get up to Clifton Hill, take a right, your first main intersection, and Nightmares is right there, pretty much, just down a few stores. But go for it. Good luck. And if you make it through, I want to know about it. We'll have a Nightmares get-together congratulations party or something. But it's wild. Just part of the fun on Clifton Hill. Now, we do a question when we do our shows, and this question comes to us from Judy and Terry from Fairport, and they write, Dear Getaway Guy, our family is considering a weekend in Washington, D.C. Love D.C. this time of year. They want to catch the cherry blossoms. When are they in bloom? Any recommendations? Yes, Judy, Terry, thanks for the question. And by the way, if you have a question or suggestion, email me, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. So the deal is, cherry blossom time is pretty much happening right now. We're recording this on the 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So they're suggesting, I mean, again, the update their website. I'll give that to you in a second. The week of March 19th is a great time to be in D.C. for the cherry blossoms. More specifically, full bloom would be March the 23rd through March the 26th. That's a weekend as well. Go to the Tidal Basin area. That's my experience, and I've been there around the Tidal Basin, and it's absolutely beautiful. NationalCherryBlossomFestival.org is the website. Go to it, NationalCherryBlossomFestival.org, and you'll see more about the timing of the cherry blossoms. Now, I'll give you a little hint here, Judy and Terry. The hotel rates are at peak right now because everybody wants to go to D.C. for the cherry blossoms. Of course, it's supply and demand, and hotel rates are very expensive. No getting around it. And I would recommend, there's a new waterfront area not too far from the Jefferson Memorial in the Tidal Basin where the cherry blossoms are. You can walk there. They have a whole set of new hotels. And they also have a lot of stores and restaurants. So it's a really cool part of DC. It's fairly new. And that might be an opportunity or at least an option for your hotel accommodations when in DC for cherry blossom time. Check it out. It's a lovely idea. And I hope that helped you out. If you have a question or suggestion, MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. That's the website. Hey, Nino's. I just had a Nino's the other night. Oh my gosh. Or shall I say, Mamma Mia, was it good? Nino's Pizzeria. They've been a part of our show for a long time. I've been a customer of theirs for a very long time. Amazing Sicilian pizza, fresh ingredients, old school pizza in an old style pizza shop. One of those hidden gems at 1330 Culver Road, right near Merchants. They do delivery, Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. Nino's. I definitely would recommend if you're looking for thick Sicilian pizza. Thank you, Nino's, for being a part of our show. Hey, we've got travel books, and you know, a lot of people this time of year want the books. It gives you 50 ideas of getaways that are easy to get to, pretty much day trips out of Rochester. And the books, right now, on sale, $10. That covers tax, $10 plus your shipping and handling. And I can get one to you right away, signed to whoever you want to give it to, maybe to yourself. $10, as many as you want. Just let me know what you need, and I'll give you all the particulars at MikeTheGetawayGuy@gmail.com. Hey, Jim's on Main for good coffee, downtown Rochester. They've been a part of our show. 785 East Main Street, breakfast, lunch, and Jim's at the mall at Grease Ridge. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Good breakfast, cheap. Late riser, coffee refills. The family does a great job. Cash only. They're open every day. Jim's on Main, a go-to when downtown, just down from the Auditorium Theater. Paris Heating and Cooling, our main sponsor. We thank you very much. Family owned and operated for 35 years. If you're looking for an upgrade to replace or just begin with a new AC system or even a furnace, Paris is who to go to. Paris Heating and Cooling. give them a call. Professional service. I've been a customer for 15 years. 227-4512. That's their number. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you. And that's pretty much it. That's our show. Yep. And we thank you for being a part of it. Thanks Paris, thanks Jim's, Nino's, Billy's Homestead. Thank you, Joe here at Classy Wolf Media. Like us and subscribe. Until next time, Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.